Hi, welcome. Oh, Welcome everyone to the last part of our event tonight, which is the grand tournament for all the marbles, for all the points, for all the prizes, everything that is involved. All the qualifier weapon events have led to this event, and I'm actually very happy that all the players that competed tonight managed to get a medal. Some of them got gold medals, some of them got silver medals or bronze medals, but everybody got a medal. And we reached the final tournament with six elite players fighting for the most prestigious event. So, as I said, the ranking points, prize, the weapon points, the entertainment points, the first sword title, everything is on the line. And these players have been facing each other a lot today, so people have been fighting a lot. So I'm actually that was I think one of the perks of not having too many players is that everybody managed to get a good number of fights in all events, and they will get a good number of fights again, because now everybody's going to face everybody in a round robin qualifier, 7 flags. We're going to count the points scored, so be very careful with that. Try to score as many points as possible even if you're losing. Number one guy in the round robin will qualify in the grand final, and we'll have 2 lives. Number 2 and number 3 will dispute a semi-final to qualify in the grand final. But the top 3, obviously, it's what everybody is aiming for here, because, as I said, it provides with a lot of benefits. And this is the last event and the last tournament of season 3. So after this, we're going to add all the points in the rankings. And I have to say, all the players that competed today will get a good number of points in rankings that will help them climb to maybe a better um, title. As a small reminder, on this server we change the roles on the server every month, but we changed it based on a all-time ranking, which means that if you compete a lot and if you get a lot of points, you probably won't move. Like, your title is not going to change. So just because you're inactive in 1 month does not mean that you're going to drop too low. And that's a nice system to keep things fresh. And also, it doesn't matter how many how often you play. If you win the tournament, you get the first sword title, which is the most prestigious. It's on the top of the rankings, and it's on the top of it's also displayed on the server on the top. So it's the most prestigious title. And I am pretty sure some of the players today will get one of the weapon specialist roles. You need 3 weapon points in order to get the specialist role. And yeah, well, I'm pretty sure some players today will get that. Actually, I think I'm gonna get the rapier specialist, because I had 2 points from winning the last time, and I won today as well. So I got 4 points. So I'm gonna get the rapier specialist. I'm happy to get a few more weapon specialist points. All right, let's move down to business. We have 6 players: Roderick, Wrath, Carlos, Ezekiel, me, and Pico. And very quickly, I'm going to tell you the medals that these gentlemen got. So in rapier, I got gold, Roderick silver, Ezekiel bronze. In hybrid, Ezekiel gold, Piccola silver, Carlos bronze. Saber, Wrath gold, Piccola silver, Ezekiel bronze. And in longsword, Piccola got gold, I got silver, and Roderick got bronze. So again, a reminder, you can use only the weapons that you got medal with. So all the players in the tournament know what they can use and what they cannot. So let's dive right into it and start the qualifying stage. So it's a 6-man round robin. And we're starting with Pico versus Roderick. Roderick is in a very interesting position here because he can use only a rapier or a longsword. Two weapons that he doesn't use very often. Pico can use every weapon except rapier. So that is one weapon that he cannot use. Here we go. Let's send him a link. Picolot takes left side. Roderick takes right side. All players today had some good up and down moments. They had some dramatic wins, some dramatic losses. We had so many fights that ended in 7-6. I'm actually very curious to check them again because I do believe that there were at least 40% of the fights were ended in 7-6. Roderick is here. Pico is here. And here we go. This is where the true competition begins. And I think people are now going to fight with a little bit more. They're going to be a little bit more careful. They're going to be a little bit more wary of the techniques that they use. Because from now on, every flag counts. Pico left, Roderick right. I'm actually very excited. I don't know who's going to win because, to be honest, nobody was able to detach themselves in the qualifiers, like win all the tournaments or. In fact, for the first time, I believe, for the first time, all tournaments were won by a different person. All right, so we're gonna have Jindrik, and Roderick is gonna go Zera. I've said it that Roderick might go with Zera, and, especially if he doesn't get the saber possibility, he might go with longsword. And to be honest, regardless if you have experience or not, Zera is just simply a better choice. Oh, beautiful. 2 flags. Is simply a better choice in a mixed tournament than rapiers. 2-1. I could say the same. So I would definitely think that I played more Marie and I probably know Marie better than Zera. Oh, 2-2. But in a tournament, I would definitely go with Zera if I had to play, for money or anything like that. 2-2. A quick comeback there from Pico. You can already see from the body language that both players are kind of using their tight techniques. A lot more careful, a lot more feints. A little bit more alertness. In qualifiers, I mean in the weapon tournaments, we've seen people, just kind of being relaxed, trying new things. 3-2 now. Oh, and a taunt followed by a nice cut, and looks like a Roderick. It might get some nice points here. As I said, what's important is how many flags you score. But obviously, if you lose a lot of fights, your opponents are probably going to get more flags. Oh, and again a cut. One thing that I like about was actually a good example there about the Ragdoll mod is that when fighters get critically hit, sometimes they can't let go of their weapon again. 7-3, dominant performance there by Roderick with Zera. And that was a good example. That's kind of one positive and one negative about the ragdoll is that when somebody gets critically hit, um, they can't get the double. But there are some situations where they don't necessarily get critically hit, like realistically speaking, and they don't get the double. So that's another downside of it. But anyway, Roderick with a good start, 7-3. Next fight is going to be. Oh, something happened with my game. I think it crashed. All good. Uh, Wrath and I are going to fight. I need to get my revenge on Wrath. I started really well against him in Saber, and I don't know what happened, but he eventually got me. He had a very nice comeback. Hopefully this time it's going to be a little bit different. Wrath, gold medal in Saber, and the only weapon that he can use. I can use longsword or rapier. I can tell you just now that I'm gonna use I'm gonna use only longsword. Oh. Just getting Wrath in. Just talking to Pico. Looks like he has some connection problems. Wrath, we're waiting for you. By the way, let me show you the mods and everything. I haven't changed anything. Animation the same. Ragdoll, all that stuff. Wrath is not responding. He's online. His computer is online as well. Okay, let's do Carlos versus Ezekiel until Wrath comes back. And this one might be very interesting. I think it's probably going to be again a rematch of the Marina Mirror. Last time Ezekiel got it, but it was very close. And to be honest, I'm not sure if Carlos wants to use Jendrik or Kalkstein against Ezekiel's Marina. It's probably going to be... I mean, I can definitely see Carlos winning, but it could potentially be very difficult. Maybe it's just a supporter in me wanted to see the Marina mirror. Carlos on the left, Ezekiel on the right. I say Carlos is probably the dark horse of this competition, because he was the one that did not get too many accolades in the qualifiers. He only got a bronze medal, but he managed to get a bronze medal in the category with the character that he's the best with, and with the character that he managed to win a tournament before. Not too many people won a tournament here on this server. A ranked tournament, I mean. So he might be seen as an underdog, but I can definitely see him breaking through. And a lot of the fights that he had and lost, they were very close fights, or he got unlucky, or 7-6 or something like that. So now he has the chance to kind of redeem himself in the tournament that matters the most. It's kind of like one of those oh, nice dash thrust, like one of those let's say football stories, right, when a good team barely manages to qualify to the World Cup. Oh, nice. 1-1 to the World Cup, but when they qualify to the World Cup, they actually do a lot better. Simply because many people have forgotten what they can do. For now, Ezekiel is still taking this seriously, and it's 2-1 for him. A little bit more consistent with Marina in participation. Ezekiel, he has, oh nice, 2-2. Ezekiel has a lot of silver medals actually on this server. Silver medals in regular tournaments. He was very close to winning a few times. Oh, nice again. 3-3. Oh, and Carlos being patient with the patient pressure, and he takes the lead for the first time in this fight. 4-3. 4-4. Double. I'd say Ezekiel, in the tournaments that we had on this server, he was probably one of, if not the most dominant player. And even though he hasn't won any of the tournaments, I'm talking about just regular fights. Oh, he gets the thrust now, 5-4. In regular fights, like he was able to defeat people like 7-0, 7-1, 7-2. A lot. So 6-4 now. Carlos probably wants, maybe if he doesn't win this, maybe he wants 1 or 2 more flags in order to stay in contention. 7-4. Great performance from Ezekiel, and well-deserved win. It was a good fight, but Ezekiel has been a little bit more proficient with it, and manages to to get the first 7 points. Let me call Wrath one more time. See if he's ready. If he's not ready yet, we're gonna probably try to do Ezekiel versus Pico and see if Pico still has connection problems. I'm gonna give him one more minute. If not, we're gonna try Ezekiel versus Pico and see how that goes. So far, Roderick and Ezekiel managed to get a maximum number of points. Okay, no Wrath yet, so let's go with Ezekiel versus Pico. Yeah, there they are. I'm glad they're listening. Okay, let me have a quick look at the Pico's ping. It looks the same. Ezekiel left, Pico la right. Pico really wants to get the axe specialist title. He might get it here if he gets to the final. Oh, dash thrust. Ezekiel doing what he knows best. Oh, tried the sidestep there. The attack missed, and Pico punished it with a nice chop. 1-1. Oh, nice cut to the head. Two to one. Oh, takes the leg there. 2-2. It's like Ezekiel. Pico is doing well from the way he's moving. I hope he's not too laggy, but he can definitely play. That's for sure. Oh, one of the sillier ragdolls. 4-2. Trying the hook. Trying again. Oh, and again a cut to the head. 5-2. Ezekiel's superpower is that he's keeping it simple. He's playing to Marina's strength. 5-3, and he doesn't make too many mistakes. In order to beat Ezekiel, you really have to do some high-level mind games. If you're trying to fight Ezekiel conventionally, it usually doesn't work. 6-3. Push! Oh! Oh, that was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. Marina laughs. 7-3. That should have been Pico's flag, but it is what it is. It happens to. It happened to everyone. Let me see what Pico says. Oh, I see. Alright, looks like Pico has some problems. Good thing that the fight ended 7-3, so we're actually gonna. All the other fights are going to be. We're gonna use the same score. 7-3. Just so everybody's on the has the same. Yeah, it's a little bit unfair for those who get this win by default, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, all the fights are going to be deemed 7-3 for yeah. Pico, thank you everybody. Thank you so my inputs off. Yeah, no missing of the points. Yeah, thanks for competing anyway. Congratulations for the gold medal you got, for the silver medals you got, and yeah, it's unfortunate, but it happens. Pico is actually #1 right now with 15 points. But yeah, okay. Wrath is back, which means that we can do our fight. Here you go, Wrath. Yeah, so as we know, Wrath can use only Saber, and obviously he's gonna go with the Saber that he knows best, and the Saber that got him a gold medal today, and actually a second place in a recent tournament as well, where he has done great. Look at that. That's the highlight of the event. 1-1. Nice. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Very tough. was a beautiful bait and it worked. Oh, that was nice. Picture perfect to the arm. Alright, this is where Wrath gets dangerous. That worked. Alright, 7-3. It was a close fight. Maybe the score does not show it, but it was pretty close. And it looks like I'm fighting again. And that's fine. I'm gonna face Carlos. We'll see if Carlos will stick to Marina or use some of the other characters that he has, Yendrik or Kalk, for this one. Yep. It's gonna be Marina. It's gonna be pretty tough. But I think Carlos is probably gonna stick with Marina for the entirety of this tournament. I think that's a good reasoning. Oh, nice. Caught me there. Oh, what happened there? That was really strange. Cool Ball, what have you done, man? Oh, shit. It's not like it wasn't the push bug where it just the attack came out and just came out wrong. Oh. Yeah, this is not going well. That was a very intense flag. Oh, nice blade beat there. 7-5. Oh, this one was a very tough fight. And I had expected it to be tough. Carlos still gets 5 flags here. But yeah, very tough. Very tough fight. And I have to fight another Marina next. Roderick versus Wrath next. I think this is a pretty good moment for Roderick. Because if he wins this fight, he gets closer to the qualification spots. Considering that Wrath already has a loss. Carlos has 2 losses. And I know we're not counting losses, but they're behind on flags. So he will get a little bit of a advantage over Wrath and Carlos. Roderick is ready. Okay, Roderick takes left side, the Wrath takes right side, and we'll see if Roderick goes Zera again. As I said, I really like the way Roderick played Zera today, so he might be actually forced to only use Zera, and it's quite possible we're gonna see only that from him. Yeah, he is going with the other option was the rapier, but I'm not sure if Roderick wants to use a rapier against Sam. I think Sam is one of the characters that usually do well against rapiers. Important fight here. Oh. caught there. Two now for Wrath. Oh, beautiful. Perfectly timed thrust to the chest there. Roderick. Oh, a thrust, push. Oh my god, Roderick. Oh, and he gets the kill. He's done a thrust, a push, a taunt, a lot of things. But he eventually got the flag. Oh, caught there. Wrath is clinical with his cuts. 3-2. Oh, nice forward drunk thrust. Oh, and with the two-piece combo, Zera is actually able to tank the damage from Sam there, and with the second hit, it is a kill. Oh, nice combination again. 4-3 for Roderick. Four. Cross there from Roderick. Looks like Roderick has actually got a little bit of method with Zera after playing with him today. To be honest, I think Zera kind of suits his style. Oh, caught there. Counter on the thrust. 5-4. Oh. 5-5. And again, another. I'm not sure if he's doing those intentionally. Maybe a miss press there. 6-5, and Roderick is actually. Oh, he gets him with the low attack. I did not expect that. 7-5. Props to Roderick though. Wrath, good as always, but I have to say this is a pretty important win for Roderick, and the way he managed to do it was quite impressive as well. Alright, so we finished 2 rounds. Let's have a look at the rankings. So I'm first with 21 points. Second is Carlos with 16. Wrath is third with 15. Pico is fourth with 15, but unfortunately he's not going to be able to do more than that. Ezekiel and Roderick are last with 14, but they have one match less, and they actually won both of their matches, so they have maximum points right now. Okay, next fight is going to be Ezekiel versus me, and this fight is potentially a fight for the first place in the qualifiers, and the first place in the qualifiers is really important because it grants qualification to the final and 2 chances there, like a double elimination a winner's bracket win. Here he is. Ezekiel, as I said, has managed to. So with Marina today, he won all the fights. So he won the fights in the hybrid tournament, and he won the first 2 fights of this event. So probably Ezekiel, my toughest opponent in this server so far. See how it goes. Oh, beat the blade there. Couldn't capitalize. Sorry, Ezekiel. I know you hate this, but it is what it is. Nice. Quick punish. Flying rag. And that's it. 7-4. Good fight. Managed to land a lot of 50-50 situations there with the push and the high guard. Kind of keep Ezekiel guessing. Ezekiel still gets 4 flags here, which is still solid. But I think I got a very good option of winning the qualifiers. Carlos versus Roderick next. And I say this is a very, very interesting fight. Because if Carlos wins this one, the top 3 spots get a little bit more complicated. And I do see. Well, Roderick has been a little bit more on form today, but I do see Carlos being the favorite here to win, just considering the overall experience and the experience with the character. And Roderick actually managed to defeat Carlos today in Rapier, which was a great win. Carlos taking left, Roderick taking right. Yep. Marina versus Zera. And next we're going to have Ezekiel and Wrath fighting, and again it's a very important fight. Oh, nice one to the interesting area of the body. Oh, two-piece combo. Carlos with a strong start. Two quick flags. Winning at a high flag difference would be really good for Carlos here. Obviously, the focus is just simply to get the 7 points, but if he manages to win at a good flag difference, he's back in contention. Oh. Nice sidestep. Dodging the. Oh, nice! Caught her with the good forward cut. Dodging the holy stance. 4-1. Strong start for Carlos. I think Carlos said, you know, that's enough. Oh, punch him in the face. Second flag there for Roderick. 4-2. Cut to the head after blocking. Carlos patient enough to land the counter. 5-2. Oh, tired. Oh. 6-2, and Carlos is very close to a very good win. Roderick needs some flags here. Oh, gets hit in the leg. Oh, tired. 7-2, dominant victory here from Carlos, and to be honest, I kind of expected it. Again, not because I believe Roderick is not a good player or something like that. It's just I felt that this matchup and the experience with the characters and the situation of it favored Carlos. So Carlos with the great win here that keeps him in contention. So let's have a look at the standings after the third round. Some people still have more matches than others, but we can just have a look. So I'm first with 28 points. Carlos is second with 23, but he has 4 matches played. Ezekiel is third with 18. Roderick is fourth with 16. Wrath is fifth with 15. So we got Ezekiel, Roderick, and Wrath very close to each other, but with 3 matches played. And Carlos with 4 matches played. I think if Carlos wins the last fight, he can be very close to getting that third spot. Next rounds. Actually, Carlos is fighting again. Yeah, Carlos is fighting again, and he's fighting Wrath. And this is again a very important matchup for both, because a win of either player would keep them closer to that third spot. I think if Carlos wins this one, he has a pretty good chance of getting the third spot. And as I said, the third spot means points, money, a lot of things, and the chance of winning the tournament after. Things get a little bit complicated here at the top. Wrath, okay. Wrath takes left side. Carlos takes right side. Here we go. Looks like Carlos switched to Kalkstein for this one. I'd say it's a bit risky. I've always felt that Sam is a little bit of a counter to Kalkstein. We'll see. But maybe Carlos just wants to represent. Double. I'll be right back. Looks like we have a close fight here as expected. 5-5 right now. I was about to say, so when I just came back, I saw a decent advantage there for Wrath, and I thought, okay, maybe Carlos made a mistake. But regardless of what happens here, I think going Kalk is definitely was not a bad choice. Oh, I think he tried to punch or something. They added the ragdoll. No, it's a mod. It's a mod. It's not official. Oh, nice thrust there. 6 to 6. It's a mod that we're using, a mod made by the modder of Hellish Quart community, Racer. Oh, that's a move that I really like. Cut into thrust, and Carlos snatches it last moment. 7 to 6, and I think this flag that he got might be the decisive flag that gets him in the elimination stage. Congratulations. It looks like Carlos's choice of going Calc paid off, and we might witness a Cinderella story here tonight. Awesome. Right, we have 3 fights left, and last fight of round 4 is Roderick versus Ezekiel. Ezekiel pretty much on his way to the second place, but Roderick can spoil the plans here. Roderick needs some good results in the last 2 fights that he has, and he has a fight against Ezekiel now, and then a fight against me. He needs a good number of flags here to hope for a top 3 qualification. Wrath is also in contention because he scored 6 flags against Carlos. We still have very interesting fights left here. I am most likely going to get the first place unless I lose the last fight at a considerable difference. But we do have 4 other players that are actively competing for the last 2 spots, so it's going to be interesting. Ezekiel and Roderick. Roderick on the left, Ezekiel on the right. Roderick is again facing Marina. I'm pretty sure Ezekiel's going to go Marina. Unless they choose to play rapiers, because they can both do that. Oh, I think Ezekiel made a mistake there. They can agree to a rapier fight, but don't think. I think Ezekiel wants the weapon points as well. Yeah, he is going towards Marina. Oh, and Roderick is going Marta. So he lost 7-2 against Carlos using Zero. So this time he's going Marta. And Marta, although obviously not stronger than Marina, she does have a couple of weapons against her. I'm not going to say which. But there are a couple of attacks that Marta has a lot of success with against Marina. I always felt about Marta. Oh, I thought it was a double. 1 flag for Ezekiel. I always thought about Marta that is a character that is 75%, 80% weak, but the other, yeah, maybe 80-85% weak, and the other 10% or 15% weak, 50% overpowered. Like, she has certain things sometimes in certain situations that they're really good, but they're just very situational. Oh, tried to go low. And the slow-mo. 2-1. Let's see what else Roderick has on the table. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. And I've seen this move from Roderick in the first fight of the tournament, and I loved it. Works this time as well. 2-2. If Roderick wins this fight against Ezekiel, then things get very complicated. Oh, and it's a double. Last second double got by Roderick. Fun fight to watch so far. Roderick a little bit over aggressive there. Ezekiel punishing as always. 3-2. Ezekiel still has a very solid position in the tournament, but he still has to fight for it here with the win against Roderick and the win against Wrath in order to solidify his position. If he loses these two fights, he might be in danger. Oh, and again another good thrust. 5-2. No nonsense Ezekiel. He's just going for it. Roderick needs to change something here. Oh, beautiful. Look at Marina. And the finger snap. Great flag by Roderick, 5-3. I really like, there's something about the way Roderick plays Marta that sometimes some of his kills are very clean and fun to watch. But then again, Ezekiel this flag is a very good example. He's just going for it, and if you're not ready, he's taking your flag. 6-3. Ezekiel very close here to probably dash thrust 7-3, and Ezekiel is most likely qualified in the elimination stage. And Ezekiel will have to stay in Parsec because he needs to fight again. Alright, we have 2 fights left. And let's have a look at what people need in order to move on to the elimination stage. Alright, here we go. So the last 2 fights are Ezekiel versus Wrath and me versus Roderick. So let's see. So Carlos is first right now with 30 points. Unless, so if I don't score more than 1 flag in my next fight, Carlos might actually get the first plate here. Ezekiel has 25 points, Wrath 21, Roderick 19. So here how things stand. So Ezekiel and Wrath are fighting next. So Ezekiel has a 4 flag advantage on this, and Roderick has 19. So if he wins, he gets 26. He's gonna get 26 points. Yeah, Ezekiel might need to basically lose at 0 in order for Roderick to get a chance to get the third spot. Wrath has it in his own hands. If he defeats Ezekiel at let's see, 28 at 7-2 or something like that, 7-2 or 7-3, I think. He might get his spot. So Wrath needs a very good performance here. Roderick kind of needs a little bit of a miracle, and Carlos is qualified. Carlos is qualified to the top 3 spots. So there's no chance that he loses the top 3 spots. So congratulations to him. All right, the last 2 fights. Ezekiel versus Wrath. So if Wrath here wins 7-2, he gets the third spot. Ezekiel needs to just avoid a disaster. Roderick still has some chances of qualifying, but very slim. So Ezekiel taking left, Wrath taking right. Ezekiel left, Wrath right. Yeah, Mighty versus Sam. Here we go. Alright, I am back. Looks like Wrath managed to score a couple of flags. 3-2. Just witnessed Ezekiel getting his second flag. Oh, nice side step. 4-2. Wrath might actually produce a very good surprise here if he's able to defeat Ezekiel. Oh, and again, 5-2. A 7-2 win means qualification for Wrath. Things are a lot closer than expected. And catches are right on the way in, 6-2. And I've witnessed this many times where people just have like 2 or 3 flags to score, and then it becomes a lot harder than expected because they think they have it in the bag. Oh, nice cut there from Ezekiel. 6-3. I'm not sure if with 3 it's gonna change. With 4, for sure, it's not gonna be on Wrath's favor. I'll have to see. Oh, nice. Ezekiel gets his 4th flag. And I think with that, he gets he gets the qualification secured. Wrath was very close, and he gets the last one. 7-4, very close fight. Congratulations to both. Wrath was very close in producing a surprise. But let me just double check. Maybe I haven't done the math right. Yeah, actually, yeah. So Ezekiel has 29 points and Wrath has 28. So if Wrath got the last flag, he would have qualified. Last flag, unfortunately. Yeah. All right. And we have one more fight, which is me versus Roderick. The only thing that can change here... The only thing that can change here is that if I don't score more than one flag, so if I lose 7-1, Carlos gets the first place. Now, everything is possible in this game, but I wouldn't count on it. So I need just 2 flags in order to secure the first place. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so unfortunately Roderick does not have a chance of qualification, but he does have a chance of putting up a good fight here. And if he surprises everybody, he might get Carlos to the top spot. So Roderick can use only longsword or a rapier. Yeah, he's going with we actually fought in the longsword tournament and it ended 7-5, and it was a lot closer than you'd expect. Oh! Oh, nice. So I've already secured the top spot. Oh! Here's the mandatory posta di vena in the tournament. Oh, nice. No nonsense, Roderick as well. Oh, brutal. Nice, 5-5. Another close fight here against Roderick. Oh, he tried to grab or something. I'm not sure if it was intentional. Same result as in the longsword tournament, 7-5. Good fight, Roderick. Good fight. And now we're gonna see the final standings of the qualifiers. So I get the first place. Carlos gets the second place. Ezekiel gets third. Wrath very close with 28 points. Gets the fourth. Roderick fifth place, but solid performances considering that he played only characters that he doesn't usually play. 24 points. And Pico, unfortunately, he had some technical issues, so he had to bail. 15 points. So me, Carlos, and Ezekiel are going to get the ranking points, also the prize. Yeah, but we're about to see who is going to get the #1 spot, the first sword title on the last tournament of the season. And in the semi-final, we're gonna see Carlos versus Ezekiel. It's a best of 1, 7 flags. Winner of this is going to face me in the final, and in the final, I will have 2 chances. So whoever wins this fight will have to defeat me twice in the final. So let's move on to the semi-final. The third chance for Carlos, I have to say, to defeat Ezekiel today in a I would say I'm pretty sure it's gonna be another Marina Mirror. Ezekiel managed to win both fights, but here's the thing: if Carlos wins this one, it's a win that matters a lot more than all the others combined. Exhibition duel now. There's Carlos. All right, interesting fight here. Carlos on the left, Ezekiel on the right. I say Carlos is probably the... Oh! Very interesting choice here. Ezekiel is going with Sam. And it's quite interesting because he had won the previous 2 fights, Marina Mirrors, and I also remember that he won some fights before in some other tournaments in the Marina Mirror against Carlos. Oh, nice cut. But he eventually chooses to go Sam here. I would say Carlos is probably one of the greatest winners today, 1-1, because he barely snatched the bronze medal in one of the tournaments. He was a little bit unlucky, but now he is fighting for one of the top 3 spots, and he got prize, money prize. He got the points, the ranking points, and it's very likely that he's going to keep his Hetman title on the server, one of the most prestigious titles that we have. Hetman means top 3 all the time. Ezekiel is also a Hetman, 3-1. Oh, nice, 4-1. Actually, Ezekiel is doing great. Is doing a little bit better than in a Marina Mirror. Nice push there from Carlos. 4-2. So probably his choice is oh, 2-piece combo there from Carlos. 4-3. All European affair here. Spain and Czech Republic. Double. Nice void counter. Ezekiel seems very the way he plays, he seems very confident. Oh, he tried to push, got punished. That's what happens when you try to push without a setup. Fight forward. Oh, 6-4 now. Nice side step. Let's see if Combat Carlos is going to appear here. The mythical Combat Carlos. Punch and a nice shot on the head there for Ezekiel. 7-4. Unfortunately, Ezekiel is still Carlos's bane tonight. But congratulations, Carlos gets the 3rd place. Still a winner in my book. And thank you very much for competing. It's been a long night, but he made it so far. And me versus Ezekiel, the eternal final on the server. We'll see how it goes. We're probably gonna see. So Ezekiel has to defeat me twice here. He has managed to defeat me in some of the events. He managed to beat me in the first match, but then lose the second. We'll see if Ezekiel goes Marina again, or maybe tries to go Sam. Because to be honest, I was actually quite surprised that he picked Sam now against Marina. Alright, here we go. Who knows, maybe he wants to use Marta. We'll see. Alright, first fight. I'm on the left, he's on the right. So if I win this, the tournament is over. If he wins this, we're going to do another fight. Yeah, I kind of expected it. He lost the previous Marina match, so now he's going to Sam and see how it goes. And most likely, if he wins this one, he's probably gonna go Sam again. Oh, nice thrust. interesting. Nice. 3 good flags there by Ezekiel. Yeah, looks like every flag is worked on. I thought I was gonna get this one. Nice, nice. Well done. Again, Ezekiel wins the first match, 7-2. And we're in the last fight. We're probably gonna see Sam again from Ezekiel. We're switching sides. 7 flags left. Ezekiel face to face with the first sword title. Yeah. Going Sam. Here we go. It was the same situation like last week. Ezekiel won the first match of the first final, if you want, and lost the second. he got it. My bad, being too impatient there. I tried the dash attack. Well done to him. Damn. The second flag where I beat the blade, but I can't capitalize. Sam's guard held up. Alright, at least I got the flag this time. Jump. 5-3, still close. Did not expect that to land. fights were so difficult. Ezekiel is always so difficult to defeat, man. Unfortunately, the second final Ezekiel curse continues. I win the tournament and I keep my first sword title. But Ezekiel again with another silver medal, Carlos with another bronze. It's been a great event today, and I really want to thank everybody who competed, everybody who joined. We had some great fights, a lot of tense moments. I really enjoyed these last two matches, to be honest. They were so tense. Every inch mattered, and it was pretty difficult to find solutions, especially a guy that plays so tight like Ezekiel. But again, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for competing. Always great having you around, and I'll see you in season